Hey everyone, welcome to a rare early morning stream from me. It's about 5:20 my local time, and I have been playing through Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, as you can probably tell. So I am going to give you guys a kind of an overview of where I'm at. That was just me checking my sound there, make sure it's coming through. I do want to apologize anyone who watched the last video that was cyberpunk related. I noticed when I rewatched it, there was a weird kind of echo going on. So I fiddled with my settings, and hopefully there's no echo this time around. And also, if you were hoping for more Cyberpunk, sorry. I will get back to Cyberpunk, but I've played through Cyberpunk before, but I wanted to... This game just came out a few days or maybe a week ago. It was like the 3rd or the 4th of February. I can't remember which. But anyway, it just came out. And I obviously I've never played it before. I didn't play the first one, so but anyway, a lot of people will probably be mad that I didn't play the first one. But anyway, sorry. But I kind of hear that the first one, the combat and stuff was a little clunky and janky, and in this one it's more polished, so I'm told. So I probably will eventually get around to playing the first one, when I'm wanting to punish myself. But I've been enjoying the second one. Let's see here. If I look at my player stats, general time played 45.3 hours. So this game's been out a week or less than a week, and I've already put in basically a full-time 8-hour a week, 5-day a week, 8-hour a day, 5-day a week job, or a little more than that. I put in that plus overtime of 5 hours, and remarkably I've done very little in the way of quests in that time. I've mostly been experimenting around with the controls and learning the systems. The combat took me a long time to really understand, and I still am not very good at it. That's actually the reason I didn't record me playing through the prologue. So I've played through the prologue and 4 side quests. And I'll go through that shortly to kind of explain where I am in the game. But at any rate, it's taken me a long time to feel comfortable enough with the controls to not feel like an idiot recording myself playing this game. It is very interesting, the design decisions that they've taken with the controls. And you'll see what I mean. It'll be self-explanatory. I'm doing a bad job explaining it because it took me a while to even begin to be able to kind of comprehend what was happening. Because I'm used to just pressing a button and having an action happen. That's not how that's not how it works in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So I'm gonna do a poor job of explaining it, and then later on I'll give you guys kind of a demo of there's a guy you can talk to train and practice in sort of a low stakes environment. So anyway, you control which direction you attack from, and with the right joystick, and so it's very interesting. It's very I like to say it's a rhythm game. It's a rhythm game, thinly disguised, but expertly thinly disguised as a medieval knight simulator. Even though, spoiler alert, you're not really a knight. You're the bastard son of a knight who was raised by a blacksmith as a blacksmith's son. That does come into play. So that's just why I'm saying that. Anyway, I don't think that's really a detail from the previous game. So that's, if you consider it a spoiler, it's really a spoiler of the previous game. You're kind of intended to know that going in, and they fill in the backstory kind of early on in this game. So if you play through the prologue, you'll find that out. Anyway, speaking of the prologue, I've got 45 hours in the game so far. If I go to my load games, and they thankfully they made it easy. They made it the process of me going back and replaying from after the prologue pretty easily, because they give you nice little chapter gold auto saves here. I'm hoping these are not going to get overwritten by later quest-related autosaves, because I would like to be able to go back to these points. You know, when I'm done playing through the game, the next time I play through the game, honestly, I'd like to kind of just skip to the end of the prologue. So it would be nice to be able to go back to, you know, this most recent save at the end of the prologue. Anyway, it's kind of small on the screen there. You might not be able to see it. But it says 3.4 hours. So, and I was very leisurely, by the way. I was exploring not just the environment and the scenery, but also the controls, learning how to like move around, and you know, also it took me like 4 tries just to beat the combat tutorial. That's, you know, kind of embarrassing to say. I don't consider myself a pro gamer. Like, I'm not like really top tier at anything, but I've always thought I'm not dog shit. You know, I've always thought, you know, I'm at least somewhat capable. So it was kind of humbling, you know. And I played Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Armored Core, Elden Ring. You know, I don't do like the no hit, naked, no summons, no magic, fist only, dance pad control only, blind challenge runs. I'm not that guy. I'm not the let me figure out a way to, you know, speed run the game in 5 minutes. I'm not that guy. But I might hit, you know, the bottom of the leaderboards, you know, occasionally in a season, in you know, pick a game. You know, Path of Exile. I will at least make like the very bottom. Diablo, you know, I don't play a whole lot of shooters. I was gonna say Call of Duty, but I don't really play that kind of game very often. You know, so I don't want to be Elon Musk and have Stolar Gamer Valor, you know. But but I consider myself halfway competent, you know. I consider myself able to get through the game, usually on the hardest difficulty, even if I have to exploit, you know, dumb AI and, you know, cheesy tactics. You know, I can get through the toughest difficulty of a game usually against, you know, dumb computer opponents, because even with the hardest difficulty, usually they're still dumb. But anyway, but I'm not like, you know, PvP in it and like platinum and diamond, and I'm not super competitive with like shooters and stuff. Anyway, that's kind of where I am as a gamer. This game was really hard for me to kind of understand and get the hang of, particularly combat and lockpicking. Oh my god, I am still dog shit at lockpicking. I don't know if I'm ever going to get good at lockpicking because the speed. So it's not like Skyrim. It's inspired by Skyrim. So you know what? Better yet, I will show you guys. We'll demonstrate that later in the stream. I'll come back to that because I'm gonna do a terrible job of trying to explain it just with the pause screen as like the background here. Anyway, let me pull up my quest log. Let's get a good rundown of where I am. So I'm doing the first main quest. I haven't done the first main quest after the prologue. I'm still at the first main quest after the prologue. First, let me kind of roughly, generally explain what's happened, and I will try to do this relatively spoiler-free. I don't want to ruin things for people who are not playing the game. Let me see here. Okay, yeah. There we go. Now I can zoom out. Okay, so you start the game over here on this left side of the map, where my little circular cursor is. You spawn in the map over on that side, and you're coming up this way, and you're the bodyguard for a knight. You're not a knight technically yourself. You're, like I said, you're the bastard son of a knight, and you're trying to earn your way into the nobility, basically. You're the bodyguard and right-hand man for an actual knight, but he's like the bottom of the totem pole. And so he wants to go take a bath in the river. He's had a hard day. You guys are just sitting down to camp, and he wants to go take a bath in the river. And at that moment, your entire retinue is ambushed by enemy soldiers. By the way, there's a war happening, and this is all kind of, most of this is information from the first game. So if it's a spoiler, it's really a spoiler for the first game. I apologize. I'm assuming that people are watching this. Most of them have either played the first game, or they're going to find out all this information in like the first couple hours of this game anyway. This is not like I said, I have not beat the first main story quest post-prologue. I don't even know what happens yet in this game. So I can't possibly really spoil too much of this game. That's why I'm not really worried about, spoilers. If I am spoiling something, I'm sorry. It's something you would have found out the first couple hours of the game anyway. And this is the kind of game you sink like 100 hours into. Or you can sink 100 hours into it, exploring all the nooks and crannies. Anyway, your retinue, your camp gets ambushed, and you guys are forced to flee. You and your knight buddy, who you're actually his bodyguard. You guys have to run away. So that happens right around here, where my cursor is. Or maybe further up. Anyway, the point is, you flee and you make it over. Where is it? Maybe if I zoom in. You make it over here. To this herbalist woman's house. And she treats your wounds, and eventually you get on your way, and then you make it to Troskowitz, which is the village just below the castle Trotsky, which was your main objective when you first started the game. You're delivering a message. There's a war going on. Your side is loyal to King Wenceslas, and the other side is King Sigismund. Wenceslas is the rightful king of Bohemia at this point, but he's been captured and imprisoned or something, or maybe he's believed dead. I'm not a little unclear there, but something happened to the king. He's either been taken captive or, attempted, or regicide. Something happened. And King Sigismund is the king of Norway currently, I believe. And he is attempting to basically do a coup in Bohemia, which is, I think, a province of, or was a province of Germany. Maybe I'm thinking of Bavaria. I don't know. Sorry, Europeans. I'm a typical dumb American. And I don't know the geography outside of my own country. Anyway. So that's what's happening geopolitically. And then you're delivering a message from the Lords of Lipa. So imagine the hierarchy. You're at the bottom. You serve Hans Capon the Knight. And he is he's a part of the leadership of a town called Ratai, I believe. And then Ratai is like they swear fealty, I guess, to Lipa, the Lords of Lipa. And then the Lords of Lipa, in turn, are allied with King Wenceslas. So you follow the chain, and eventually you get down to you, and ultimately you're allied with King Wenceslas through this chain of noble feudal lords. The bottom of which is Hans, your buddy slash, liege lord, the person you're sworn to, and it's your job to protect this guy. He's a total D-bag, in my opinion. So, we part ways at the end of the prologue, and in my case, we did not part on good terms at all. Because I basically called him a, spineless, cowardly, spoiled bitch, in flowery medieval language. And but not far off from that. But anyway, so that's where we are with the main quest. We're trying to get to a wedding so that we can talk to the guy who we were supposed to deliver the message to. We no longer have the message. It was taken by whatever mysterious force waylaid us on the road. We don't really know who attacked us. We assume it's bandits. Everyone keeps telling us it's bandits. I've run into a ton of bandits, so it's totally plausible that it was bandits. But this is speculation. Again, I don't know what happens in this game. I intentionally don't have chat, because I don't really want chat to influence me. I want to be, if anyone's going to be influencing anybody, I want that to go in the direction from me out to you. That's, if you wonder why I don't have chat, it's because I didn't want chat, because I don't think chat's really all that great. I think chat's kind of toxic, personally. Usually either there's, and this is a side tangent, it's not related to the game at all, but I look at an example like Asmongold. Like, He's totally audience captured. You look at a lot of streamers, they're kind of audience captured. They and maybe that's easy for me to say because I don't really have an audience yet. I'm just a nobody. So, I'm punching up. But anyway, at any rate, the point is, I don't think chat's really a great thing. I think you're here to be the audience. I'm here to be the commentator, and we're both watching a performance together on the screen. That's how I look at it. In kind of classical theater terms. It's a show. It's a show that the game is the show. I'm playing the game as I'm the pilot of the show, and I'm commenting on it. And you are in the audience if you want to be. If this is a show that interests you, you're tuning in. If it doesn't interest you, then you're not. You've already flipped to another streamer. You've already changed the channel. You're maybe still on Twitch but watching someone else, or you're on YouTube, or any number of places, and you've tuned out and you're already listening to somebody else. So now there are good examples of good chat where it's like a community, and so in that case I think of like Josh Drive Hayes. I've watched several of his streams. He has good back and forth banter with his chat. And he also calls chat out on their bullshit, when appropriate. So, there's good chat, there's bad chat. I'm lazy, honestly. I'm not thinking like this is my job. So I'm not looking at it from that perspective, If I have people that watch me, great. If I don't, and I'm just talking into the void, then, that's fine too. It doesn't matter. Anyway, that's kind of my thought on it. That's why I don't have chat. And so, chat, this is one time when chat would be helpful, because I could say, hey chat, does anybody know the answer, to this question? We were originally talking about, I don't know the answer to this thing that's happening in the future. I could ask chat if I had a chat at this point. Hey chat, does anybody know what happens? But it's also, I also can't be spoiled, by chat. I can't have somebody say, hey, this character actually, is the person who tried to kill you, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. That can't happen. I can't, the only spoilers that I'm going to get are the spoilers that I consume outside of the game. So, there's that benefit as well. Anyway, the point is, my lack of knowledge of the future events of the game really kind of, it makes me incapable of revealing too many in the way of spoilers for this particular game. Now, I do know spoilers for the previous game, because I've seen some of it kind of summarized in the prologue for this game. Like I said, you're the bastard son of a knight. You raised as blacksmith's son. I've got the Cliff Notes version. Anyway, point is, that's where you start. That's kind of the situation you find yourself in. So the first main quest is getting to the wedding so that you can talk to this lord who you were originally delivering the message to. You don't have the message, but you're hoping that you can talk to the lord, and you get some additional help, making things right, recovering the message, delivering it to the rightful recipient, and then, GTFOing and getting back to your home, in Ratai. So that's where you are in the main quest. Like I said, I have not done this yet. I haven't even started this yet. I've just been, poking around, playing around. I did a couple of side quests. So these main quests here are the prologue. You start Last Rites, then I think it's Easy Riders, and then Fortuna, and then Laborators. So this is the first quest of the prologue, and then Easy Riders is the second quest. But all these 4 quests are part of the prologue. You do those before you really get control. You can't explore the world until you've done those 4 quests. Then I did these 4 quests. So the first thing I did is I went and recovered Mutt. So at the beginning of the game, you have a dog, a hunting dog. And you get separated from him during the prologue. First thing I did was go and reunite with my dog, Mutt. And then the next thing I did was I went and talked to a guy named Tomcat. So when you first get out of the prologue, a beggar girl will come up to you. I'll point her out, here in a minute. Because I think I'm in the town where she is. She won't talk to you after. Once you end the conversation with her, she won't talk to you again. At least not insofar as I've played. So if you don't get this information from her, you're just gonna have to go exploring and find this on your own. But if you haven't played the game yet and you are gonna play, make sure when you get out of at the end of the prologue, the first girl you talk to, make sure you exhaust all of the dialogue options. Anyway, she points you over to the Nomad camp, and at the Nomad camp, there's a guy called Tomcat. Tomcat teaches advanced combat training, and he does a lot of cool stuff, and teaches you some moves. The important thing you learn here is the Master Strike. So the Master Strike is like the ultimate parry counterattack. So you start the game knowing how to block, and knowing how to dodge, and knowing how to feint. And then you learn this special counterattack move. And I'm doing a terrible job of explaining it. I'll show it to you later in the stream. At any rate, so that was the second thing that I did. And there's 2 quests, but it's all the same stuff. You're just sitting there fighting with Tomcat, as, practicing. You've got to beat him in a duel. A legit duel. And I did it by using feints. So I'll show you guys how to feint here soon. And then I did one other quest. Bad Blood. So you remember I mentioned an herbalist woman that helps you in the prologue. If you go back to her later, because you promise her that you're going to repay her for her generosity and her help. So me, being the honorable knight, I stole a bunch of shit from the village, sold it back to the village, and then used the proceeds to, help this poor old herbalist woman who nursed me back to health from death. So, anyway, when you go back and meet her again, she tells you that her daughter has gone missing, Pavlena. Um, and so this quest, Bad Blood, is figuring out what happened to tracking down and returning Pavlena safely to the herbalist woman. I'm not going to get into the details. Again, I don't want to spoil it for the people who are going to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I feel like... So I'm trying not to spoil this game. I don't care about spoiling the first game. I didn't play the first game. So, I feel like if you're watching a KCD2 stream/video and you're saying, okay, I don't want to be spoiled for KCD2, but do I really have a right not to be spoiled KCD1? There's going to be there's so much background information that's just casually, lore dumps. Hey, this stuff has previously happened before, and so it's like, I question the sanity and efficacy of that. I question how effective a tactic that is for avoiding spoilers. If you're watching the sequel content about the sequel to something and you don't want the original spoiled, doesn't add up to me. So that's why I'm casual about spoilers from the first game that I haven't played. I'm just revealing to you secondhand. But I don't want to spoil the actual KCD2, the game that is currently being played. That's my thought process. So I'm not going to explain in detail what's happening. Just know that I've done 4 side quests. One of those side quests was reuniting with and rescuing the dog. The other two of the other side quests were combat training with a guy you get pointed to literally by the first person you talk to after the prologue. And then the 4th and final side quest, was just, repaying someone who helped you in the prologue. And then I did the 4 quests that represent the prologue. So I haven't done a whole lot in the way of quests at all. Barely done anything. I've mostly been focused on learning the game, learning the controls, learning the systems, and also farming resources. I am a farmer. In any game that I play, I am a farmer. I look at it like a score, almost, like the scoreboard, how much stuff you can acquire, that's like a score. So, I've got 3 outfits that I've put together. This game lets you have 3 outfits that are like pre-configured that you can set up the way you want them. My first outfit is the green one here. I'm talking about the color of the shield at the bottom on the little rotating pedestal. So this is my stealth outfit. You'll notice in the bottom right-hand corner, there's some stats. There's 2 stats that are important for your stealth outfit, really, are noise and visibility. And conspicuousness is a little important, but not really. It's not really super important. The stats you want are noise and visibility, and you want them as low as possible. This is a situation where the smaller the number, the better off you are. So, for my stealth outfit, it has a noise of 12 and a visibility of 17, which are pretty decent. At least I've stolen all the merchandise from all the vendors I've encountered, and I haven't found anything that's better than this. So that's my first outfit. My second outfit is my armor and combat outfit. So this is what I wear when I want to fight stuff. And this has all of the best, armor that I've acquired so far, and it looks pretty sexy too. I gotta say. And then lastly, this outfit is my nobleman's attire. It's my social outfit. It's what I use when I want to convince people of stuff. So your charisma is, derived from what you're wearing. And so this outfit is designed to maximize charisma. So you'll see the charisma in this outfit is 30. My first outfit that I showed you, my stealth outfit, charisma is 21. And then for my combat outfit, charisma is 25. For this social outfit, it's 30. So, helps you get better prices and stuff. Convince people of things. Anyway. That's all I can think of relevant to the outfits. And then, so I've got a broadsword. That's my primary weapon. And then I've got a shield in my offhand. And then I've also got... I'm thinking about switching over to the longbow from the crossbow. But I'm using a crossbow right now because if you... connect your account, your game account, to the publisher's service. I can't remember what it's called, but it's here under DLCs and extras. So pros. So I did this little thing where I connected my pros account. I went to the website and created one and connected it. And then they give you this stuff. And then also there was a Twitch campaign. I don't think I'm big enough to have drops enabled, sadly. But I might look into that for my own streams. But I watched Twitch streams for this game long enough to unlock this Warhorse stuff. Warhorse Shield, Warhorse Bassinet, Warhorse Pourpoint, Warhorse Waffenrock, all this stuff at the end here. That was part of a Twitch campaign, which I think is still going on, by the way. Sadly, I don't think I have it enabled. I don't think I'm big enough. I don't think I have a big enough audience to do that. I don't remember if it was in the settings or not in my account. But I will look into that after the stream. And if it's not enabled, I will see if I can enable it for future streams. But at any rate, that's where I got that stuff from. And most of it's top tier. Like, I use most of it in my actual outfit. So that's where that came from. So the Warhorse Shield, that's where that came from. You'll also notice they have these little arrows in the upper right-hand corner of the icon. They're buffed because I've got a perk that buffs them when I repair them myself. But I have about 7,000 coins. 7,192 coins. I've got all this gear that I've acquired, a bunch of the best consumables. I've got some dried wolf meat, which is what I feed to my dog, and then I've got honey, which is what I eat, which is the best food in the game. Totally unrealistic, but it never spoils. and it gives you like a ridiculous 31 nourishment, which doesn't make any sense to me at all. It's just sugar. But anyway, so it's the best food. I carry a ton of it, and then because it's never going to spoil. And then I've got a ton of like healing potions and save your schnapps. So this game has a weird saving mechanic. There's only a few ways you can save. So there's the auto saves that happen at story points. That's number one. You can sleep at a bed that you're paying for or are otherwise assigned. So if you rent a bed at, say, a tavern, you know, that's an option. That will allow you to save. But if you're just, like, sleeping out at some wilderness camp, you won't be able to save. And then the third way is save your schnapps. So autosaves, sleeping at a rented bed, save your schnapps, a drink, potion that you can drink. If you drink that, it will save your game. And then lastly, you can come to the menu and you can do save and exit. Now, if you're on Steam and you do save and exit, it will actually exit the program. From my understanding, what I've seen from content creators who I've watched, when they do this on PC, on Steam, it exits the program. But if I do this, it just takes me back to the main menu because I'm on console. I'm on Xbox. So if I hit continue, it takes me back to where I just was. So I've been doing that and kind of exploiting that to do a bunch of saves here and kind of save scum a bit. Here's my dog.
Here, mutt. Here, mutt.
Have some dried wolf meat, buddy. Good boy. So the physics in this game is kind of terrible. I dropped this meat on the ground for the dog. The dog won't eat it because it's moving. And it's moving because it's rolling down this hill. Because apparently there was no friction in medieval times. It finally stopped. But so in order to actually feed it to the dog, now I have to pick it up.
Here you go. Take it.
And feed him again. Just some weird physics crap. That's just ridiculous. But it is what it is. This is my horse Pebbles. Her stats at the moment are kind of terrible. But once I've ridden her for, I think, 35 kilometers, I'll get a special perk that will boost her stats considerably to that of, a much higher tier horse. Pebbles is actually your horse from the prologue, and there's a way that you can get her back. And if your charisma is high enough, you can even convince the person who you get it from that you're the original owner, and they will give it to you for free, which is nice. I have done my best to not pay legitimately for anything in this game. I have done a whole bunch of crime. So let me go back to my player statistics. I know you haven't seen any gameplay yet. I just want to kind of like make sure everyone is kind of aware of, what I've been doing this whole time, how I've spent my 45 hours so far. So I've stolen 120,316 coins worth of. I'm saying coins because I think it's pronounced groschen, but that's such a weird thing to say. I don't say that. I'm just gonna say coins. When I say coins in the game, they mean groschen. Just know that. Anyway, so that's how much value I've stolen. In item terms, it's 2,619 items. I've pickpocketed over 1,000 coins worth of goods. I've pickpocketed 76 items. I've picked 11 locks. Almost all of them have been very easy, but very easy is not very easy. I'll show you. It's a pain. And then I've picked 2 easy locks and 1 medium, and I have not picked any hard or very hard locks yet. It says I've broken 3 lock picks. This is a lie. I save scummed most of the time. And so this number is artificially low as a result. So I've broken many more than 3 lockpicks. I've looted 63 corpses. I've only killed 4 civilians. I'm proud of that. I have not been a murder hobo. I've killed a lot of people, but I have not been a murder hobo. I have stolen a whole crap load, but I have not been a murder hobo. I have not specifically just indiscriminately gone from person to person, killing them, taking their stuff. I have not done that. If I look at combat, though, I've dealt 6,963 damage, and I've only taken 400 damage. So this is also artificially low. It doesn't count the number of times that I died and reloaded. But I have gotten much better at the combat. And so I do feel like I have legitimately gotten a little bit good. I've killed 45 enemies. 37 of those were people. Others were like animals and stuff. I haven't killed any with a bow yet. I haven't killed anyone with range yet. Oh, no, I've killed 4 with the crossbow. Never mind. Let's see. I've gotten 1 stealth kill. But yeah. So let's do some stealing first, because that's what I've done the most of, honestly. If I'm being super honest with you guys, with anybody who stumbles upon this stream or stumbles upon this video on YouTube and watches it, I want to be honest with you, the random viewer, and I want to say that the vast majority of what I've done with my time is steal. I've been a dirty thief. So what we are going to do, just because I have something that I want to do in the game. Oh, I can't sleep anymore. Oh, okay. Well, apparently I can't sleep as late as I wanted to. So we're going to sleep, and then we're going to wait. We're going to wait until nighttime. I'm going to equip my stealth outfit. And now we're going to wait until about midnight. Now at nighttime, if you're out walking around, people will get mad at you if you don't have a torch. Okay. So, what you've got to do here is you've got to move the little dot with the right joystick until it's yellow and golden like that. And then you've got to turn it with the joystick while you hold down the back button to rotate the lock. Very, very complicated. Well, maybe not very complicated. Maybe that's a lie. But it's been very hard to get the hang of. Okay, so for me, the best way I've found to do this is I'm taking my thumb and my index finger and I'm grabbing the joystick, so I've got a little more precision than just with my thumb, and got to pull it to the side here. Then I've got to hold down the back L button, and then I've got to turn the joystick in a circle with the speed of the lock. There's someone here who I want to steal from. Musician? No. Hired hand. Okay. I'm going to exploit the save and exit here, because I'm going to save scum if something terrible happens. Because I don't want to get caught. But so I want to steal from this guy specifically. He has special cheat dice that you can use to cheat at gambling. That's the reason I'm stealing from this guy specifically. There we go. Okay, now so what you just saw was some successful burglary in action. I picked the lock to the door, got in, just leveled up in stealth. Picked the lock to the door, got in, pickpocketed the person who was sleeping, and then got out. Closed all the doors behind me so it wouldn't be suspicious. And now I'm going to sleep and save. So that was thievery. That's primarily what I've been doing and getting good at for the most part of this playthrough. The other thing that I've been trying to get good at is combat. So now we will go and do some combat. Okay, and to do combat, we are going to go over to the Nomad camp and chill out with Tomcat. This is the fast travel system. You come to a small camp at the wayside. There's a group of men sitting there. They don't look too friendly. I could continue with my way, or I could stop. I'm going to stop because I'm looking for combat anyway. I am going to save. And then I'm going to immediately switch to my combat outfit. You've got to switch outfits before combat starts because you can't change outfits during combat. Okay. Alright, and they're drawing their weapons. I will draw mine. Alright, here we go.
I'm all yours.
So I'm waiting to do a counterattack.
What do you want? Take that! Jesus! We're gonna get you, you horseman!
Okay. So, like, I still haven't done the counterattack the way I intended to yet. That's a feint that I was doing there.
I'm all yours! Come on then! Fuck you! I've been waiting for you.
See, I'm doing terribly because I keep letting them surround me.
Take that fucker out, damn it! Do it! Take that, you shit!
I'm doing a terrible job.
Go fuck yourself! I'm all yours!
Okay. I'm gonna do that again because I did a terrible, terrible, terrible job.
I won't let you stay here, even with a
We can
weapon.
handle him. Clear off.
That's enough.
Okay, let's try this again.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Oh, yeah.
I'm all yours. You're no match for us, fucker.
your stuff.
There we go. Now I'm getting. Now I'm doing good. Okay, I did much better that time. We'll try it one more time. So the thing that I am not good at is picking which direction I should attack from. That's my main... That and my timings. My timings are off for a lot of the button presses.
I won't let you stay here, even with
And also I'm still not good at picking which direction is best to attack from.
I'll rip. Fucking hell! Useless. Got you arson! Take that fucker out, damn it! Show your stuff.
My timing is terrible.
Take that. Yours. Take that.
Okay, I did it. I'm not gonna do it one more time because I realized mid-fight that the dog can get involved, and
I won't let you stay here, even with a weapon. Clear off. That's enough. You're getting a thrashing.
Damn it. I don't know if I'll be able to change the dog settings mid-fight. That's another problem with the game. All the controls are context sensitive, so if you're in the middle of a fight, you can't really do anything. Current command to heal. It won't let you change the command though. Okay, I'm gonna reload. I want to change his command. I'm gonna have to look at him immediately and change the command before I start engaging those guys, because I can't. I've got to look at the dog. Damn it!
Next time won't end well for you, arsehole.
Behavior.
Before I kill you.
Free. Okay, now he will engage in combat with me.
Listen here. Now you pissed me off, you
Christ! Take the fucker out, damn it!
Right there! Fuck you!
He's still not attacking. I went through all that trouble and the dog is still not attacking. He's supposed to be helping me out. I still took so much damage. At least now I know. Don't bother with the dog because the dog's not going to help me anyway. It's so silly. The dog's supposed to help you.
What are you doing with that weapon?
Shaking in your britches,
Clear off!
I'm all yours. All yours. You want to try me?
Christ! Wake it! Come on then! Bleeding, are you?
Yeah, I'm doing terrible this time. That's why I didn't stream myself playing the prologue. Because it's just me constantly reloading, trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong
What are you doing
and
with
do
that
better.
weapon? Clear off! Shaking in your britches. That's enough! You're getting a thrashing!
What do you want?
I'm just getting warmed up, you. Like it. You're no match for us, fucker.
What do you want?
Am I like getting attacked from behind? Yes. God damn it. Yeah, so it's really hard if you're used to just like pressing a button and attacking, and this is a hard game to really learn how to fucking play.
Get out.
I'll go wherever I damn please.
I won't let you. That's enough. Dick, you're getting a thrashing.
Damn it! I didn't realize they were actually going to attack the dog. Shit.
I won't let you stay here, even with a weapon.
I'll go wherever I damn please.
That's enough. You're getting a thrashing. Take that. Take that.
My timing for these blocks is terrible. I need to just sit here and practice my blocks, honestly.
Come on then. We're gonna get you, you Harson. That was something. Do it.
I need to go for the one without a shield first. But he keeps hiding behind his buddies. See, I've already almost taken half my life. Already. That's unacceptable. I need to get better. I need to...
Let's just take it. Yeah.
See, I keep letting one of them get behind me. I can't do that. So I'm sorry if this is boring to people. If you don't want to watch this, I understand. Go ahead and tune out. I probably won't keep the stream going too much longer, because again, I just wanted to show what I had done and how far I was. And the answer is not very far, because I keep reloading so that I can try again and practice. But the practice does not seem to be doing much, because I keep making the same mistakes and getting hit by the same stuff.
I won't let you stay here. You're shaking in your britches, lad. That's enough. You're getting a thrashing.
See, I was too busy trying to do the battle cry thing that time. I keep getting distracted by trying to do other stuff.
What are you doing with that weapon? Clear off. That's enough. You're getting a thrashing. I'm winded.
I'm all yours.
I'm gonna stick you like the pig you are. I'll chop you up, you shit. Do it. Got it home. Useless.
I keep acting immediately after they act, and then not only am I not reacting to what they're doing, I'm overcommitting to something and then getting hit.
We can handle him.
What are you doing with that weapon? What are you doing with that weapon?
Let's just take him out.
Clear off.
Stop messing. Kurva. Enough.
Okay, for some reason that time it just didn't let me attack. I don't know what happened.
What are you you doing with that weapon? Clear off. Clear off.
What do you want? What do you want?
That hit home. That hit home.
I'm just getting warmed up, you shit. Come on then. Come on then. Ha! Ha! Show your stuff. Show your stuff.
Damn it. The other guy got behind me again. Ugh. I don't know how you attack one guy and not allow the other guy to not get behind you. I'm moving around. I'm trying to, you know, not get encircled, but it's just unbelievably freaking hard.
You're no match for us, fucker.
See, if you're in close quarters with somebody, the game will sometimes just randomly take you into a clinch, and then you can't move. You can't move. You're locked in.
Stop messing
I
around.
won't let
It's
you
ridiculous.
stay. That's enough. You're getting a thrashing.
Show your stuff. You know much for us, fucker.
I can't focus on moving to the side and block at the same time. I'm so bad at multitasking, and the game wants me to move and block at the same time, and I don't know what it is. I can't move. I can't move and then also look at and watch for the icon to flash super fast on the screen,
Stop messing
I
around.
won't let you stay here, even with a weapon.
and then match the timing. By the time I've hit the button, it's already too late.
Hey! Get him!
See, I'm caught on some damn fucking thing in the environment. Some fucking fence or stone or I don't know what it is. I need to relocate at the beginning of the fight. I can't just stand there because there's too much shit here that I can't. I'm focused on looking forward and moving to the side. But then if I try to move too far away, they don't fight me.
That's enough. You're getting a thrashing.
You want to try me? So he's a sword fighter, eh? Hey!
Do it! I'm just getting warmed up, you shit.
You want to try me?
you!
I'll help you out.
Take that, you shit! Ah!
I'm trying to practice the Master Strikes. Master Strikes is what I need to learn. I need to attack from the opposite side that they are, but I need to wait for the green shield icon to attack.
Let's just take him
I
out.
won't let you
Stop
stay
messing
here.
around.
That's enough. You're getting a thrashing. You're no match for us, fucker.
See, I'm stuck on this fucking... this fence. I'm stuck on the fence. I don't know why they would put such an emphasis on strafing in combat and then put all this shit in your way that you're gonna get caught on.
Let's just take him out.
Like,
Are you still
I would like to fight in this open field, please.
fuck off before I kill you?
He's shaking in your britches, lad.
What are you doing with that weapon?
This time I'm gonna try something entirely different.
What are you
We
doing
can
with that
handle
weapon?
it.
Clear up. Are you still staring? Are you trying to piss me off? Clear off. That's what... Fuck off before I kill you. You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit.
Man, I suck. I suck so bad. I can't even hit them with a crossbow from here.
I won't let you stay here, even with a weapon. Clear off.
Take him out.
That's enough. You're getting a thrashing.
God damn it.
What are you doing with
Let's
that?
just take
Your
him out.
time won't
Stop
end well
messing
for you,
around.
arsehole. Fuck off before I kill you.
I'll kill you.
Do it! Do it!
The biggest difficulty in this fight is there's 3 of them, and it's a
I won't let you
very crappy battlefield. There's all this shit in the way to keep you from moving
You're
around.
getting a thrashing.
You want to try me? Now that's what I call an opener. I've been waiting for you.
I'm stuck on something again. I can't move backwards. I can't move to the side. I'm stuck on something. Oh, Jesus. I hate all the clutter around.
Clear off.
Let's just take him out.
That's enough. You're getting a thrashing. You're no match for us, fucker. Shall we rob him?
What are you doing with that weapon?
Clear off.
I'm all yours. We're gonna.
Damn it. It should be easier to keep one of them away when I'm down to 2, but I don't know why. I don't know why it wouldn't let me move to the side that there's not someone on.
What are you doing with
Let's
that
just
weapon?
take him out.
Clear off.
Fuck you.
Dude, I am sprinting. I am sprinting.
I won't let you stay here,
shaking in your
even
boots,
with a
lad.
weapon. You can't stand up to this.
That was something. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
I've been waiting for you. I'll rip your arse open! Show your stuff! Take that!
Come on then! Fuck you! Whacker! That was something. What now, fucker?
What are you doing
Okay,
with that?
time for some new tactic. So what I haven't shown yet is poison. I'm gonna apply some poison to my sword.
That weapon.
Let's just
Clear
take
off.
him out. Stop.
Let's see how good this works.
You're getting a thrashing. Hey, get him! Get him!
I think I'm going to puke. I must have eaten something bad.
Now that's what I call an opener. I've been waiting for you. That hit home.
Come on, man.
Useless.
You won't be able to take another one like that.
I agree. Oh wait, I can turn back time. I'm a chronomancer, bitch. Oh, fuck you.
What? You. Doing with that weapon?
He's shaking in your
Clear off.
britches, lad.
That's enough. You're getting a thrashing.
I think I'm going to puke. I must have.
Hey, get him! Hey, get him! Christ! Damn it! Christ!
Show your stuff. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Good boy. Good boy.
For you.
Okay, now I get to loot the body. Take all their stuff. It's my stuff now. Okay, but that, in a nutshell, is combat in this game. It's very challenging for someone like me, who is apparently too stupid to really fully understand it.
What's that? You shouldn't be bothering us here. Put it back or I'll knock it out of your hand. What are you doing with that weapon? Slide it back under your belt.
You're the one approaching me, dude.
Good. See? There's no need to be swinging a weapon around here. You shouldn't be bothering us here.
I go where I want.
You don't have anything better to do than be on other people's property.
This is the road, buddy. You don't own the road.
So you're just wandering aimlessly, eh?
I'm walking the roads. What are you doing? Huh?
You don't
Huh,
have
bitch?
anything better to do than be on other people's property?
This is not other people's
What are
property.
you doing with that weapon?
I'm teaching you that this is public property. I don't even care if my killed civilian stat just went up. Let's check. Let's see if he counted as a civilian. I don't think he did. Not in my opinion. He was talking a whole lot of shit for a civilian. Where am I? Player, statistics, crime. Does he count as a civilian? No, he doesn't count as a civilian. See, the game understands. The game understands he's not a civilian. He's not an innocent bystander. He was mouthing off. He fucked around and found out. Okay. Wash all this blood off myself. And that time I didn't lose any health.
He's dead. What's this then?
Here I go killing again.
Jesus Christ!
Sorry, buddy, I can't have any witnesses. Probably do something about these bodies. This bush over here looks good. Now, I wonder if the other guy I just killed, the dude, because I couldn't have any witnesses. I wonder, did he count as a civilian? Yes, he did. Okay, so I officially have 5 civilians killed. That's my bad. Sorry, guys. But honestly, they were kind of D-bags and they kind of had it coming to them, to be honest with you. I know I'm victim blaming, but they were all kind of D-bags. Is that is that my dog barking at me? I think I might have called my horse instead of the dog.
Come here.
Yeah.
Come here. Here, Mutt. Here, Mutt.
Oh, you're not gonna... Damn it. Fuck it. It's not my problem that the AI is too stupid. Mutt, I love you, buddy, but your AI is stupid as F. You are just so stupid. You're lovable stupid, but... You just dumb, boy. You just can't fix stupid. And I say that as someone stupid enough that I had to reload 1,000,000 times just to win that one fight. Now, I will push back and say that fight was very hard because it was 3-on-1. Vast majority of my fights in this game so far have not been 3-on-1. Now, maybe there's a whole lot of those fights ahead of me, and I'm gonna struggle. I'm gonna struggle through those so bad. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Alright, so... what if my stuff got damaged during that scuffle? My shield took a pounding. Okay, but my sword I will take to the grindstone when I get to one. So the nice thing about your sword is you can always take it to a grindstone and sharpen it and repair it for free. Okay. Again, washing the blood off myself. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end the stream there. My intent was to take us over to Master Tomcat to demonstrate combat. We didn't make it there. We got stopped on the way by a random event, and the random event had way more combat than I intended to have with Master Tomcat, because it took me a while to, you know, get a handle on fighting 3 guys at one time. So I hope you enjoyed the stream, or if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the VOD. I like the game so far. It's the learning curve is very frustrating, but from what I've seen, the story is very compelling. I'm very much interested in seeing where it goes once I successfully meet with the noble who I was supposed to meet with at the beginning. Only reason I haven't really gone further yet in the story is because I wanted to, again, practice those mechanics. They seem very unforgiving. and with a very steep learning curve. So I'm still trying to get the muscle memory and the timings and all that stuff down, so that when I get to, say, a story mission that has, fighting a group of 5 guys or more, maybe, I don't know. It seems inconceivable to me that you could do that, but maybe that happens. Certainly you could face 2 or 3 on 1 easily, just at a random event on the side of the road. So, my main goal was to prepare for situations like that. I'm still kind of working on it, still kind of getting my bearings. So that's where I'm at. I wanted to do this video and this stream primarily just to show where I was at, what 40 hours in the game looks like in terms of practice with the mechanics of thievery and combat. And that's about it. There is one more thing that I want to do before I close out the stream, actually. Let's get on the horse. And let me go to the map. I'm going to go back to the town that I just came from. Boy, we did not get very far at all before we ran into those guys.
You silly doggy.
Something I didn't even think about. I wonder if killing those guys, even though I know I killed them before they had a time to report anything. Reputation. Just want to make sure I didn't hurt my reputation too bad killing those guys. Okay, so Mills is 65. People of Force is 90. All these are 90 or 100. Okay. Sameen, 65. Ability. Civilians, men at arms, tag out. About to sneeze, hold on. Sorry about that. Hopefully I muted my mic in time. Okay, so yeah, I should still be fine. I should still be fine.
God be with you, my friend.
Okay, now what was I gonna do now that I was here? Oh yeah. You start the right after the prologue, you start right here. The girl that you want to talk to immediately as soon as you finish the prologue is this one right here. Bara. Notice how I don't, in the bottom right hand corner, I don't get any prompts to talk to Bara. She'll say greetings to you, but you don't get any prompts to talk to her. So if you get out of the prologue and you start here and you either don't talk to her or you talk to her and you end the conversation before you get all the valuable information she has, then you will be unable to reinitiate that conversation. At least so far. Maybe further on in the story you can talk to her more, but at least at the beginning of the game, you cannot reinitiate conversation with her. So you cannot get any information from her, any valuable information from her, after you end the conversation with her that you have immediately. If you even talk to her at all. I think you can just not talk to her if you choose to, you know. But that would be to your detriment. She is the one who will point you towards Master Tomcat. Master Tomcat will teach you a lot of sword tricks. I haven't quite mastered it yet. I was trying to do Master Strikes all through that fight that you saw me attempt and reattempt over and over and over and over again. The thing with Master Strikes is they work exactly the same as a perfect block. Only instead of hitting the block button at the right time, you're hitting the attack button at the right time. And you have to be holding your sword in the opposite direction that they're holding their sword. So, the problem with that for me, I can tell when they're holding their sword high or low. That's easy. The problem I have is visually, my brain can't. I can't look and then have my brain say left or right instantly. I have to examine them more closely because sometimes, you know, I don't know if they're holding their sword. It's easier to tell what they're doing if they don't have a shield. If they don't have a shield, they might be holding their sword out like this or like this. If they're holding it like this, I can tell, okay, they're holding their sword on the right side. Or if they're holding it like this. But if they've got the shield in one hand and the sword in the other, I can't really tell left or right. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm just stupid, which is a possibility. I don't know if my brain just can't comprehend. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what my disability is. But for some reason, I cannot. And they always want to do either the left or the right. Very rarely do they go up or down, which is easiest for me to tell. And even then, I have to adjust my direction. It's very fast-paced for me. And it's a bad kind of fast-paced in that I'm still learning and I don't have the muscle memory. I don't know. I'm not going to make excuses for myself. I need to get good. I'm in that process. I'm working towards it. But anyway, that's where I'm going to end the stream. That's what I've been doing is I've been playing KCD2, and this is where I'm at so far. So, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the VOD, wherever you're watching. And I hope you have a good rest of your day or night or whatever time it is wherever you are. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.